Hello everyone. Today in this video we're going to be examining one of the most central companies to our modern day entertainment society. It's a source of entertainment for a growing faction of American households and viewers around the world. It's growing faster every year. You love it, you hate it, and it is Netflix. Before I get straight into this video, I want to encourage you to subscribe as it is vital for the growth of this channel. Subscribers are necessary in order to further push these videos out there for the world to enjoy and see. So again, I want to encourage you to subscribe and perhaps check out some of my other videos towards the end. Sorry for all of that. Let's get straight into the video. In 2007, Netflix fundamentally altered its DNA as a company when it shifted its revenue source from DVD rentals to video on-demand service. The service still exists, but the point is DVD rentals largely became an antiquated remnant of an older company that no one really uses. Ever since then, Netflix has been a pioneer in streaming content, and as a result, they are growing and compounding at insane rate. Except ever since then, Netflix has also had a problem. It's had a problem for a long time now. Ever since it went into streaming, this particular issue has persisted, lingering with Netflix and growing even larger as time continues to pass. For almost 5 years now, Netflix has continued to grow its subscriber base at insane rates. Now, some of you who are extremely well versed and keep up with companies on a daily basis may predict what I'm about to say. Of the two massive specters haunting Netflix and possibly spelling doom for the company as a whole, rising debt is way up there. Netflix has racked up insane debts on its way to become the streaming king of our televisions. Again, for the uninformed, Netflix's debt is not normal debt. It's skyrocketing, massive and gigantic debt. The loans Netflix takes out continue to rise and increase and multiply year after year, sometimes by double digits amounts. Let me give you a concrete, real-world, physical example. Ever look at another person's Netflix and notice how it looks extremely different, if not completely and utterly different? It's like staring at the same ocean, but on different sides of the planet. It feels familiar yet different at the same time. This costs Netflix billions every year to design and manage this customized experience. But you know what makes those costs seem like pocket change? More shows. Every year, subscribers demand more and more content as they binge through shows they've already seen and enjoyed, and this costs money. A lot of money. Licensing costs for other shows continue to rise and climb. Shows like The Office, they cost ridiculous amounts of money in the movie market, and it keeps growing year after year. Along with this, Netflix is regularly putting itself into debt every year, deeper and deeper, just to keep up with these new shows. And we can see this in action. A year ago, as of October 2016, Netflix owed $16.8 billion in long-term assets. As of now, it owes $21.9 billion. That's an over $5 billion increase in debt in just 1 year. Netflix is burning through cash faster than Tesla, and that's not something to be proud of. Now, I know what a lot of you are going to say. Debt is necessary for a company to grow, and they can make up the difference through tax strategies like amortization, where the government basically pays you to make money. However, this is all based on the idea that 1, the debt market stays the same as Netflix continues to grow, and 2, Netflix will eventually reach a point where it no longer needs debt to achieve its goals. This seems plausible in the current economy, but if an event like the 2008 crisis occurs, Netflix's figurative, no pun intended, house of cards may come crashing down on itself. But we're not done. You know how earlier in the video I mentioned that there are 2 specters? So before I get straight into that second one, be sure to click that subscribe button and like the video if you haven't already. So without further ado, there's one other factor that could spell demise for Netflix faster than any housing crisis, loans souring on Netflix, or any other factor. And it's for this reason that Netflix is so desperately racing to put as much content on its store as possible before it is too late. You see, Netflix is running away from the horseman of its apocalypse, Disney. Disney is the one company that really has a shot of stabbing Netflix in the back and turning it back into the tiny startup it once was. For one, Disney has an absolutely gargantuan catalog of films, animated series, and for goodness sake, its own TV channel. When it comes to content, Disney has it covered. The catalog comes at no cost for Disney, which is something that Netflix can't replicate with even all of its billions invested in original content. On top of this, Disney can invest even more money than Netflix can into developing original content and performing licensing deals with companies that Netflix just can't compete with because of Disney's connections. Combine this with the fact that Disney just combined with Time Warner Cable and the fact that Netflix is caught in a crossfire between Vudu, Hulu, Amazon Video, and HBO Go. And we can see we are in a definite nightmare situation for Netflix. Investors aren't going to lend money to an underdog, they're going to lend to what makes money. And a Disney Netflix battle has the potential for just that. As a result, Netflix's debt decisions are a result of it literally running for its life away from the future that may be in store for it. I hope you enjoy this insightful commentary into the inner workings of Netflix. Be sure to subscribe and like as well, and subscribe and click the notification bell so you are alerted for more content releases. Just want to make it clear that I do not hate Netflix. Netflix is an awesome thing, but the future is not looking great for the company.